update on cycle 7. So I am on cycle day 15, and according to Fertility Friend, I'm 3 DPO. I have my chart pulled up over here, which is what I'm looking at. But I got my first positive OPK on cycle day 10, a second one on 11, and then by 12 DPO it was negative, or 12 cycle day 12 it was negative. I had ovulation pain on cycle day 10 and 11, and then it said I didn't ovulate till day 12. I think I ovulated on day 11, so I could be 4 DPO, because according to this, it would have been 48 hours after my positive OPK that I ovulated, and I had the cramping the day before, and it's supposed to be 24 to 36 hours later. So I think my temp just is kind of wonky for the cycle. So either way, it's one day. So it was either day 11 or day 12. I don't know, my temps for when AF was here stayed above my cover line. They didn't drop until after AF left. So Fertility Friend could be off with my cover line as well, just because my temps are different. I started taking evening primrose oil, which I don't know if that has any effect on anything. And we're weaning, so there's like a lot of hormonally going on with me right probably this cycle that hasn't in the past. So I don't know, we'll see. So with I'm still looking at my chart, like, I don't know, trying to figure it out because it doesn't make sense, to what I was feeling. So anyways, we are still weaning. I was telling you it was going good and he was doing fine. And then I think on the 4th day, he kept asking and asking and asking to nurse. And I said I wasn't going to, like, I wanted to still be there for him. So when he asked, persistently, I normally try to distract him. If I can't distract him, then I'll nurse him. Because if I can easily distract him, then he obviously doesn't really need that. He just is kind of, that's familiar and he wants to snuggle and whatever. So, but he was persistent that 4th day. And I was like thinking my milk probably dried up, so, he'll nurse and that will be that. And he did nurse, and I stopped him after like 5 minutes. So I just gave him his little bit that he needed. And I still have milk, and about every 3 days he's asking to nurse. So he'll go 2 days without saying anything, and then every 3rd day he comes and plops in my lap and faces me and says, please, and then sends milk. So, there's a threshold where fertility will return, and maybe nursing every 3rd day will be, a reduction in the amount of milk my body has to produce, and maybe that will be enough for the threshold. So we'll see how it goes. I'm guessing that, it was like 1 breast every day, and then now it's 1 breast every 3 days. So each breast is only nursed on once every 6 days. So that's where we're at, and we'll see if anything happens. This cycle, I'm feeling a little different after ovulation. I'm still kind of crampy, so that's kind of weird. Like, I have that dull, achy feeling, and I don't know what that means. I've never had that. In the past, like yesterday, was it yesterday? Today. See, I go to sleep at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I get up and then I take a nap, and I never get like a full night's sleep. So, because I am working and whatever, and I never know if it was today or yesterday, and my days are all mixed up. It looks like it was this morning, and yesterday morning too. I just felt nauseous, and that did happen to me, if you watch some of my vlogs back from like cycle 2 or 3, that was happening, and then it didn't happen for a couple months, and definitely the nausea is back this time, and that could be just the progesterone. Like, that's just how I react to it in my luteal phase, is just the nausea, which sucks. I'm taking papaya enzyme, and that really helps, along with like making sure I eat and things like that. Yeah, I had really short, really light AF this time, and I got my positive OPK on cycle day 10, and I supposedly ovulated on day 12, but I really think it was day 11, and my temp just didn't go up when it should have, and I've been having the like dull, achy, crampy feeling. So it's just a different cycle, and the nausea, which that's kind of normal for me. So I don't know. It's probably just the hormones fluctuating because I'm reducing the amount that we're nursing, and that would be my guess for the changes, but it's just still kind of strange. I want to do some of the tag videos. I'll probably do them. I've just been really busy working and things like that. So I don't think I've talked about this, but I got a promotion at work, and I'm a sleep technician. I run sleep studies. We look for sleep apnea, narcolepsy. We make sure truck drivers, if they have sleep apnea, are being treated sufficiently, so we make sure they can stay up. So we make sure they can stay awake behind the wheel, and we see seizures and just all kinds of sleep disorders. Anyways, I work the weekends because my husband does the same thing during the week, and that way we can always, one of us is always home with our son. But I got promoted to head technician, so we have 11 labs, and I am in charge of the staff that is working on the weekends at all the labs. So it's just been not too much of a transition, but definitely some new responsibilities. So it's exciting. Yeah. So just been busy. But I think that's all. So thanks for watching, girls. Baby Dust.